Hello dear learners, welcome to the lecture on rural products and their promotion in rural markets in India. Let us outline what we aim to achieve by the end of this unit. After this lecture, you will be able to first understand the nature and classification of rural products. This includes identifying what makes a product rural and how they are categorized. Second, explore promotional strategies suitable for rural markets. We will discuss both traditional and modern approaches to reaching rural consumers. Third, analyze real world case studies on rural product promotion. We will look at successful example that highlights effective strategies. And fourth and the final, to recognize the role of unique selling propositions or USPs in rural marketing context. This is crucial for differentiating products in a competitive environment. Let us begin by understanding the background of rural India and the concept of rural products. Rural India is home to over 2/3 of the country's population, representing a vast and vibrant market. This economy is largely driven by agriculture, animal husbandry and traditional crafts with growing demand for consumer goods. Rural products are goods and services specifically designed to meet the unique needs, preferences and socio-economic conditions of rural consumers. These products often differ from urban counterparts in terms of affordability, utility, packaging, durability and cultural relevance. They span a wide range of categories from agricultural inputs to fast moving consumer goods or FMCGs and even financial services. The success of these products pivot on their practical benefits and how well they align with local traditions, beliefs and daily life. As rural income level and aspirations rise, the demand for quality products that enhance productivity, convenience and lifestyle is steadily increasing. Moving next, now let us classify the various types of rural products in India, starting with agricultural products. This is arguably the most fundamental category. It includes food grains like rice, wheat, maize, pulses, oil seeds, fruits and vegetables. These are often sold as raw or minimally processed goods. Agriculture is a dominant rural activity providing livelihood to majority of the rural household. India's farm output is globally significant. For example, it is the largest producer of pulses and the second largest of rice, wheat, sugarcane and vegetables as per FAO 2018 data. This underscores the immense importance of rural agricultural products in both national and international markets. Larger agribusiness firms often procure these commodities for further processing or export. Moving next, we have dairy and allied products, a key sector in rural India. Millions of small farmers, each owning a few cattle, support this industry. Milk and milk products like ghee, butter and cheese are produced in villages and often marketed through cooperative networks. A prime example is Amul, which spearheads India's white revolution. Thanks to the cooperative movement, India has become the world's largest milk producer with around 165 million tons annually as on 2017-18. Many rural women and small farmers earn income by selling milk to village cooperatives. Allied products such as eggs, poultry, fish and honey also fall into this category, typically originating from rural household engaged in animal husbandry or aquaculture. These products contribute significantly to nutrition and income in rural areas. Moving on, handicrafts and artisanal products showcase India's rich cultural heritage. This category includes textiles like khadi and handloom saris, intricate embroideries, wood carvings, poetry, metalwork, and bamboo products. Almost every region in India has specialty crafts, from the Madhubani painting of Bihar to the woodwork of Saharanpur. These items are usually made by skilled artisans or cooperatives using traditional techniques. The handicraft sector provides employment to lakhs of artisans and is a large part of unorganized rural economy. It requires relatively low capital and often uses local materials, contributing substantially to exports and tourism. Effective marketing of these products can significantly raise income of artisan communities while preserving India's cultural legacy. Finally, we have rural FMCG products or fast moving consumer goods. These are everyday items like packed foods, beverages, personal care products and detergents, either produced in rural areas or specifically marked to rural consumers. In recent decades, FMCG have emerged as a significant category of rural consumption. Many large companies adopt their products for rural buyers in terms of price, pack size and branding. For example, selling shampoo in small sachet or low cost soft drinks. Small scale rural industries and self-help groups also produce FMCG items like regional snacks or soaps for local sales. The demand for FMCGs in villages has grown with rising incomes and awareness, making this a fast growing segment. However, successful marketing requires adapting to local preferences and distinct distribution channels. Moving ahead, now let us discuss about one of the most important aspects of promotional strategies in rural markets. Despite obstacles, various entities have devised effective methods. Traditional media and folk communication remains highly effective due to their reach and cultural resonance. Radio is a prime channel with near universal penetration in India's villages, reaching up to 98.5% of the population. Companies frequently advertise on All India Radio and regional FM centers in local languages. Wall paintings and billboards are also popular, serving as a long-lasting advertisements. Folk media and events are leveraged through street plays, puppet shows or folk songs troupes sponsored by brands to dedicatedly promote products while entertaining the community. Companies often tie campaign to local fairs, also known as melas, and weekly village markets. Setting up stalls or demonstrations. For instance, Coca-Cola famously used hearts and melas for its Chota Ko campaign. Such traditional approach deeply rooted in community, effectively building trust and familiarity for rural products. In contrast, digital technology is increasingly being used to overcome rural marketing barriers. ITC's eChaupal is a pioneering initiative that established internet kiosk in villages to directly communicate to farmers with the market. Farmers access real-time information on crop prices, weather and best practices and can sell produce directly to ITC bypassing middlemen. This model operates in over 40,000 villages, serving 4 million farmers, empowering them with price transparency and improved earnings. Similarly, the Government of India launched eNAM, that is the National Agricultural Market, an electronic trading portal linking hundreds of wholesale market across the state. By 2021, 585 mandis in 16 states were integrated on eNAM. The penetration of mobile phones and internet in rural India with over 442 million rural internet users as on 2023 has opened new promotional avenues. Agri startups use mobile apps, SMS and WhatsApp for advisories and advertising. These initiatives are connecting rural sellers and buyers like never before. The Indian government also plays a proactive role through government schemes and supports. Programs like National Handicrafts Development Program or NHDP help develop artisan clusters and improve market access. The government often hosts craft fairs like Surajkund Mela and Delhi Haat, where rural artisans can sell directly to urban consumers. In agricultural sector, the push of farmer producer organization or FPOs is strengthening collective marketing. Finally, community engagement and local partnerships are vital. One effective strategy is to enlist self-help groups or SHGs and local influencers as a brand ambassador or the sales agent. Hindustan Unilever's Project Shakti identifies enterprising women in villages and trains them to become direct sales distributors known as Shakti Ammas. These women earn commission by selling products in their communities, creating both a distribution channel and local advocacy. With over 1,20,000 Shakti micro entrepreneurs reaching 3 million households, HUL initiative demonstrates how community engagement can dramatically improve rural penetration. That concludes the first part of our lecture on rural products and their promotion in India. In the second part of this lecture, we will move towards insightful case studies and show this principle in action, followed by in-depth discussion on the concept of unique selling proposition or USP in rural markets. These real-world stories and strategic insights will deepen your understanding of how companies successfully connect with rural consumers. So, after a short break, I will see you in part 2 of this video lecture. Thank you.